This short video will demonstrate how to draft a project site using Adobe Portfolio. Our Creative Cloud account includes the apps, but in addition to those applications, it also includes Adobe Portfolio. What you will need is to log in to your account and then open Adobe Portfolio. Okay, so I have several websites already. So on yours, it will be completely different. Just follow the instructions for adding a new site and selecting a specific, um, layout. So what will happen when you do your site? Most likely it will, you'll start here. You will need to name it. I suggest this is your research project site, and therefore it should have your name as the primary researcher. You will select a theme. Logo, right? Logo is basically you can select an image or text. So logo basically refers to here. So you can see that logo and you can change that. Navigation, which is here, refers to this area, which is basically how individuals going to your site or yourself will navigate and click on what to go anywhere, or also how you organize these. Here, I'm going to close off logo, and I am going to basically remove the what's on there. So anyway, navigation is I'm selecting page titles, collection titles, and all those different links, including the social icons. So here are the social icons. And here, if I want to add a page, this is where I add it. I click on plus and I can add a page. I can do a welcome page if I wanted to, which is actually not a bad idea. I think I might do that at some point. If I wanted to add a Lightroom album, like I said, you can integrate to your Lightroom. You can, do it on the go. So if you're taking pictures and organizing them in your iPad or just on your phone, then you can then put them in the album, link the album to any of these sites. I have all of these except for the Wikipedia page integrated with Lightroom so that I can just edit in Lightroom and then it'll edit here. And then you can do a whole collection of work, and so I'm not going to do that. And links, like if I wanted to link to external pages within the navigation. So if I wanted to link specifically to my Wikipedia article or to a YouTube video or something like that, I could do that here. But I kind of like the way this looks. And like I said, the most important thing is adding a page. So like, let's say if I wanted to add a Wikipedia page, and I can do it directly under work. See, this is work. I can do that, or I can keep it in another destination. So I don't have another destination, just the navigation, just the work. So here, if I wanted to, I can do the Wikipedia project, and then I would create a new page. So let's do that. Actually, let me start clean. Wikipedia project. Okay, so that you can see what this is. I can make this my home page. I'm not going to because this other is my home page. So I'm going to create a page. And I'm going to have it under the collection work. Okay, which is all of these pages are under that collection work. I'm going to create a page. Okay, I could have created a page two different ways, and I'll show you how that is done. Notice how this is in bold. Okay, so I can start building my page by adding all these possible different things. Okay, so and basically a page is a container that can have all these different elements as part of the page. So I am going to just start with text. Okay. So I am going to do that. So my text up here, see that? That's the container, and this is the text. And so I am going to call this Wikipedia project. Lindsay Haley. Poet, playwright, activist. Okay. There's these plus signs. That means you can add, basically boxes that will contain images or whatever in each of these. And what will happen was if you select one of these side ones, it'll move this box to the side. And if you move it above or below, then it'll place it above or below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place something right below. Okay. So here I'm clicking on the plus, and I am going to do a series of buttons. Yeah, I'll do a series of, no, I'll do the image at this point. So here, I'll do the image. And when I clicked on the image, it takes me to somewhere to select an image. So I'm going to open this image, and, the image that I edited in Photoshop is loading to my site. Okay, it's going to take a minute. And then I want to add something else down below. And I want to add a couple of links, but in the form of a button, and mainly because I want to focus on the image. Okay, so I am signed in to our WikiEDU dashboard, and the project that I gave myself was to write on this individual. And so I am going to go directly to my sandbox draft. Okay, here's my sandbox draft. It's not published. I'm not sure if I'm ready to publish yet. So I am going to grab this link. Okay, I'm going to copy the link, and then I'm going to link it to my button. So I'm going to make sure that I'm on my button, and again that the button is titled Link to Lindsay Haley Sandbox Draft of Wikipedia Article. It's an external link, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to paste. I'm going to make sure that open link in new window is not checked. So I am going to change that. I'm going to just say link to sandbox draft of Lindsay Haley Wikipedia article. Okay, and that looks good. So now I'm going to add another button. I'm going to add the button to the video, but I'm not going to do it here as video. I could, but I'm not going to. I want to do it as a button at this point because I want to kind of keep this page just primarily with the photo. I am going to basically get the link. So I'm going to share, copy, paste the link. And then I am going to go here to my portfolio. Okay, so I'm going to paste the link here. Paste, right? And it is an external. And I'm going to change the name of this button, and I'm going to change it to how to change background and add text to a photo using Photoshop. Okay, and so I'm going to do that. Okay, so what else do I need to do? I'm also going to add another button that takes me directly to the Adobe Express site on Wikipedia projects. So this is an Adobe Express kind of project site which I need to edit. It includes all these Wikipedia articles that some of my students have worked in the past, but I need to do some major edit, and I want to include it in this site now. So I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to return to my project page here, and I'm going to rename. Well, first of all, I'm going to add the Adobe Express URL, and I'm going to change this, which is called Wikipedia projects. You know what? It's Wikipedia projects. About, I'm going to say about Wikipedia projects. So for now, I'll just leave it that way. So I think I'm pretty happy with this. It's this is my research project site. It includes the title of my project, right? It include, you know what? I am gonna do Wikipedia projects, just so that it's not lost on anything. But I am not gonna make it as a subheader because I think it's a little too obnoxious. Okay, Wikipedia project. All right, and this project is titled Lindsay Haley, and this is a little bit of description on this individual. This is the photo of that I've edited in Photoshop of Lindsay Haley. It's also kind of a good idea to add a couple of things here. So I can add, like, let's say a link from this to, directly to the sandbox draft of the Lindsay Haley Wikipedia article if I wanted to, or whatever. It might make it a little complicated. I can also add alternate text, which is great because it's readable by people who, might need to be able to read it in that way. I can also add a caption. So I think I'm going to add a caption to this. Okay, so I'm going to add a caption. So I'm going to say photo of poet, playwright, and activist Lindsay Haley, and the copyright is my copyright, so I'm going to do copyright 2025. I'm actually just going to say by Alma Lopez. Okay. And I'm going to say photo has been edited to include text. And highlight subject while rendering background in black and white. Okay, so I think that's good. All right, and so here the button, you can make some changes. I actually feel good about this. And I am going to click here on navigation. Okay, and I'm going to manage the pages. And what I want to do is, this is the Wikipedia page that I just did. I did it a couple of other times, and that's why you see the names here. I'm going to reorder so I can move these around. These are individual pages, and I can move them around any which way I need. So I have, these other projects, and now I just did this one right here that it's highlighted in gray. These were others that I was kind of playing around with, but this is the one that I like. At some point when I'm check them out really good, I'm going to remove these. Okay. I have a contact page, and like I said, if I need to add another page, I could just do it here. Okay, so I've reorganized the navigation. See, you can see here how I've have my different projects, and I only have the Wikipedia project, and this one is in bold because this is the project that is open. Window, and this button. Okay, so I think this is good. Okay, so I'm gonna preview it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the editor, mainly because I want to be able to preview this site. Okay, I want to know what this site will look like on different like computers and tablets. So this is how it looks like on a desktop. Okay, this is how the site will look like on a tablet. And basically here I end up with a little, this is called like a hamburger patty, where then it will take me to where, you know, to select actually the different pages. Okay, so I'm going to go back. This is if the tablet is landscape. This is an iPhone, so you would scroll up or down. And this is the iPhone or phone sideways. Okay, it's kind of good to know, just so that you know what it looks like. So I'm going to go back to edit, just to see if there's like a space between this container. Left margin, right margin, top. Okay, it's centered, bottom. Okay, so I guess I just wanted to make sure that there was no space on the top. It just seems like there's a lot of space here, but that's just the layout. Okay, so then update live, and that's it.